You must take action. The only thing left to do is to take action. This past week, we discussed mindset. We discussed getting yourself ready. We just talked about getting your audience ready. The only thing left to do is to execute and take action. Gary Vee has said, when it comes down to it, nothing trumps execution. Sometimes we're nervous to take action because we're not sure what the outcome will be. You can make all the plans you want. You can strategize. You can even practice. You can create a product or service, but if you don't take the next step forward to execute, then all your hard work and preparation is for nothing. I remember I wanted to go back to school. However, I remember owing a balance at the university. So I didn't even want to go. The last time I was there, I was in a class and I didn't drop it on time, and it was just a whole mess, so to begin with. A mess that I just didn't want to deal with at all. But I forced myself to go to the school and talk to the registrar's office. And so I asked him about the balance. Keep in mind, I didn't have any money. I didn't know I had no clue how I was even going to pay for it, right? And the balance was about, I think it was $1,500. What I really just wanted to go someplace else, go to another school, get a fresh start, and not even deal with that balance. Why? Because I was nervous. I was scared, and grown men don't like to admit that they're scared. So don't tell anyone. This is just between you and I. I went down there. I spoke to the registrar's office, and they told me I had no balance. I'll say it again. They told me I had no balance. I had a zero balance. I was like, what? Are you sure? They said the amount due had been credited, so I could start class whenever I was ready. Sometimes God answers prayers. Sometimes God answers prayers if you just take a step of faith. We walk by faith, not by sight. That's what 2 Corinthians 5:7. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6. Because I definitely do not know why that balance was credited. But what I do know is since then, I've completed all my degrees. I got my bachelor's of science in business management. I got an MBA with a marketing concentration. I got a doctor of business administration with a specialization in business intelligence. And most recently, I completed my diversity, equity, and inclusion workplace certificate from the University of South Florida. And so now I stand here before you today in a much better place. Now, I don't say these things to impress you. I say this to press upon you that what if I did not take action and go speak to the registrar office, right? What if I didn't take action? What if I let my fear and my nervousness overshadow me, overtake me, keep me from pushing forward? I would not have been able to drive my influence. The only thing left to do is to take action and execute. Execution or taking action is going to be different for everybody. It's okay to be nervous, but you have to do it anyway. The only thing left to do is to execute and take action. Jim Rohn, personal development speaker, everybody knows. I think it was even Tony Robbins was the person that said he worked for him at some point in time. Jim Rohn is known for saying, when the idea is hot and the emotion is strong, that's when you take action. So if you don't take it now, then if you wait a week, a month, a year from now, then the desire diminishes. The goddess diminishes. You ever seen the movie Stand and Deliver? Forgive me for trying to speak Spanish, but Stand and Deliver with Edward James Olmos. The movie talked about desire, goddess, right? What happens when you don't take action? More time is wasted. And you may not be running out of time now, but at some point it will be too late. So when you stop taking action, other things are affected. That's why the industry professional talks about habits. Industry, the consultants and things that we know and we love, they talk about habits a lot, right? I read the book, The Power of Habits, Charles Duhigg. Here's the lesson. If you ever read the book, you should definitely check it out. Start with one intentional habit. We all wake up in the morning, and we thank God that we wake up in the morning. And most of us brush our teeth and use the bathroom, and that's pretty normal. But try wake up after you're brushing your teeth. Then give yourself credit for that habit, right? Then try maybe drinking an 8-ounce glass of water, right? I'm not a health expert, but we've all heard medical folks say start your day with a glass of water. So make that the next habit that you work on, right? Do that for a couple of days. Then you add another one. Then you add another one, right? So then you're waking up and you're brushing your teeth and you're drinking water. Then maybe you read a book for 30 minutes, right? Sometimes it may require getting up early to accomplish these things, but that's another habit you can add to your mix as far as getting up early to accomplish some of these things. then make your bed, right? You heard about Admiral William H. McRaven a few years back. He did a commencement at the University of Texas at Austin, right? He's now a retired U.S. Navy 4-star general. And so what he talked about was making your bed at the beginning of the morning. So I'm imploring you to maybe add those things to your habit. And what you're doing is you're priming your body to get used to taking action. So when it comes to launching your business, you'll take action. When it comes to finding your niche, you will take action. You'll be taking action to narrow your niche even further. You'll be taking action to create a reposition strategy that will help you to what? Change the direction and the perception of yourself and your business. I think I'm going to do a challenge. I'll let you know the details about it as things get finalized. But that's all I have for you today. Before I let you go, I have one challenge for you. Share with me one thing you learned. Maybe I can come back tomorrow and do some more. And as it states, I think I may do a challenge in the near future, so I'll let you know those details. But for now, you can leave a comment, send a DM, send me an email. Don't forget to reposition yourself, keep pushing forward so you can drive your influence. You have a good night. Have a good morning. Oh, did y'all see my my overlay? Yeah, I tried a little something different. So if y'all have any other suggestions, cool little features, I just picked a couple of colors. So yeah, it was actually not that bad. I used Apple Keynote to kind of create it. Shout out to Bradley Vinson. Saw him on LinkedIn and he was talking about it. And I'm actually part of the eCam Facebook group as well. So yes, you can still see the logo at the top right there, right there. And so I'm still testing it out. But if you have any cool features I should try while I'm doing this, then let me know. One thing I want to be able to try maybe for the tryout is Zoom. See if I can use Zoom with eCam together. So that's probably going to be a little complex. But anyone have any thoughts about that, please let me know. I know this was kind of short tonight. But listen, this is day 5, right? We did it 5 days in a row, So like I said, all week we've been discussing mindset. We've been discussing getting yourself ready. We've been discussing getting your audience ready. So the only thing left to do is to execute and take action. All right. So good luck to everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out to me directly. You have a good night.